hair care tips and more. A perfect lady is frequently imagined to be an individual with a thin figure with long hair. Hair has consistently been significant for each lady since it some way or another mirrors their character. Having long gleaming hair can allure a man, it can land a lady in a cleanser business, or get praises from others. It can mirror a lady's well-being and gives a feeling that she is sound, and that she is taking acceptable consideration of herself. Obviously, not all ladies would need long hair. It relies upon their character, the climate, their way of life, etc. Hair has its own life cycle, as a rule from 2 to 6 years of hair development. Every hair develops at any rate 1 centimeter for each month. 90% of the hair on the scalp is developing at some random time, while the staying 10 is at its resting stage. Explicitly for ladies with long hair, it is viewed as typical for them to shed some hair as a feature of the cycle. Not to stress, since it is typically supplanted as it becomes back in a similar follicle on one's head. The vast majority lose around 50 to 100 of head hair strands a day. In the event that one is losing more than those referenced, a specific well-being condition can be seen, which would be male pattern baldness. Likewise called alopecia, it is fundamentally the over-the-top male pattern baldness of one individual. This particular well-being condition may emerge because of a few causes. From 3 or 4 months after an ailment or a significant medical procedure, the patient may experience the ill effects of male pattern baldness. This is typically impermanent and is identified with the pressure of their specific disease. Another reason could emerge from hormonal issues, fundamentally from imbalanced male and female hormones. Pregnancy can likewise cause balding, typically 3 months after the lady imagined her child. This is additionally identified with the lady's hormones, in light of the fact that during pregnancy, elevated levels of female hormones cause the body to keep hair that ordinarily drops out. At the point when such hormones return to pre-pregnancy stages, hair drops out and the hair cycle begins regularly indeed. Certain prescriptions can likewise cause balding, including blood thinners, gout meds, chemotherapy meds, contraception pills, and antidepressants. Hair medicines, for example, hair shading, blanching, fixing, perms, and certain hairdos can likewise add to an individual's male pattern baldness. A condition called footing alopecia is available if an individual ties or pulls hair firmly that causes strain on the scalp. This specific condition might be perpetual if the hairdo is worn for an extensive stretch of time, sufficiently long to harm the individual's hair follicles. Hair care is critical to stay away from these hair conditions. By eating an even eating routine, hair is given its full medical advantages. Washing hair delicately with cleanser once per day, washed tenderly, and not scouring the hair a lot on the towel to dry demonstrates successful in dealing with one's delegated magnificence. Dodge the utilization of hair dryers however much as could be expected, and style hair when it's as dry or sodden, not when despite everything wet. Be mindful so as to utilize certain hair care items as there are synthetic substances, which can likewise harm the hair.